Everyone, it's me, Sky, and welcome to Sky's Intuition and another intuitive energy reading for you. Trying to see what's on there. It's my other mouse. I'm like, what's over there? Divine, thank you once again for your message. I appreciate your protection and the light that you shine upon me. May it shine through me and be a shield of protection that protects me at all times, no matter what. From all enemies, motor vehicle, whoa, all enemies, knowing and unknowing, energies and evil that is set in my direction. I am divinely protected. No evil can befall me or my tent or calamity, as the saying goes. Divine, please console anybody who's in need at this time. Thank you for my YouTube viewers and co-channelers and for the collective message. Thank you. Miranda writes, law, you have the right to somebody being detained. I always thought that you got your Miranda rights like as a form of being arrested. But I hear now they're doing it for if you're detained or when I'm watching these crime shows and the body cam shows and that, they say generally when they're questioning anybody, love offer. Now, how do you go from there to there? Somebody being questioned about a love offer? Clever? You did have a police officer on some of the past readings, right? I don't know. Ceased and desist. Detained, love offer, clever, cease and desist, stop and discontinue, and then overdue final notice. Somebody was supposed to stop doing something. I don't know, make plans. Make plans. No comparison. Love offer. There's nothing, nobody compares to you, sweetie. Clever. Oh, wait. Over 500K. Clever. Clever. No comparison. Something's worth over 500K? I don't know. Over 500K. The wind is really howling. Stage performance. Stop. Stop and discontinue some stage performance. DNA test. Somebody's acting. Overdue. DNA test. Somebody's supposed to get a DNA test or submit one. Overdue. You stop playing. Act right. Putting on this show. Somebody's putting on a show for over $500,000. Damn, that's some performance. Divine, what are these people talking about? What? Look at this. Flirt offer. What? Make plans. Blockages removed. Make plans, honey. Blockages are removed. What about those Miranda rights? What's the problem? What about those Miranda rights? I don't know, man. Something's weird. The buck stops here, over $500,000, and the buck stops here. What's the problem? Concealing a crime. That's the problem. We're concealing a crime by acting like something is what it ain't. You got to cut that out. You know, drunk words are sober thoughts. So somebody's talking while they're drinking. They're drinking while they're talking. Okay? Hollywood known celebrity. Could be. We're going to get out the crime deck. Let's get out the other one. Do I have it handy where I can grab at it? Give me a moment. What we got under the table here? Oh, we got a couple of things. I don't see the crime. Oh, here it is. I knew I had it. Monday. Yeah, I found something else that I needed as well. That's good. Okay. Because we do have a crime. Somebody's acting, well, somebody can just be an actor, you know, stage performance. And then we see Hollywood known celebrity concealing a crime. What could it be? Why are you making this so hard? All right. Somebody here is being arrested for something. Define what is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Man, I don't know if you can hear it, but the wind is really howling out. Since I've been out and back, it's really kicked up. Miranda writes, what is this about? A secret. Somebody's secretly being detained, or they're keeping a secret about an arrest, or being questioned. Love offer. This has to do with the law, though. Family. Somebody offered a family, or somebody love offer to start a family. Gift. Clever. Something about them. Thought it was clever. I don't know. I have to stop and stop doing I have to stop doing something. Accomplice partner in crime. Okay, so this couple here is this couple here. Look at the contrast. It's really kind of interesting. Look, I want a family. I'm very clear on that. I want a partner in crime. Look at how, like, hazy and fuzzy that is. My partner. What does this overdo in the final notice? Boat. Something about a boat. Somebody have payments on a boat, or own a boat, or live on a boat. Make plans. Power supply. What is this with this power supply? Revenge. No comparison. Somebody wants revenge because There's no comparison here. What? But that's in the mind. That's not real. That's what your mind is telling you. And your mind is feeding you those worms, the worms crawling in, the worms. The mind is feeding you these worms that you have to be jealous of somebody, or that you have to seek revenge against somebody, or that you have to bully somebody, or that you have to steal from somebody, or that you have to cheat somebody. Those are the worms in your mind. That's why I've always been intrigued by studying the mind. Because the mind tells us who we are and who we will be and makes sense and reason out of it all. But if your mind ain't right, your actions aren't going to be right. I used to tell, my kids, I used to say, change your mind, change your behavior and your mind will follow. Change your mind and your behavior will follow, I don't think anything, I don't know. I couldn't say, look, death over 500K. I couldn't say for certain that they took me seriously, ever, but maybe when they were bit tiny tinies. Look at this, over 500K, possibly, to end you, and to put an end to some state of what? Accomplishing crime, I'm telling you. What are we talking about? The stage performance. Female. So we've got a feminine who's putting on a show. They're an accomplice or a partner in this crime. DNA test, social media. Ooh. That F stands for fake book, doesn't it? So somebody's on social media claiming something here. I don't ever use fake book. I haven't used that in years and years and years. I find that it's too dramatic for me. It's too stimulating energetically. Like, people fight with people they've never met in their life and probably will never meet. It's just too like stimulating for all the wrong reasons for me. For so many people, that even to be in that energy is just like, it doesn't help me. So I kind of haven't been on Facebook in many years. And I don't miss it. I gotta be honest, I don't. Maybe somebody here should stop. Something about talking about somebody's DNA on social media. Female putting on a show, maybe about a baby. Blockages are removed from somebody who was trapped. See, it says blockages removed and then it says trapped. So somebody may feel powerless and trapped, but they're really not, because somebody was putting on a show about some DNA, about some relationship, about some being a partner in a crime. What's the problem? Alive. Look at that. Alive. And they had death there. I paid over $500,000 for you to kill this person. I'm being real. Like, you don't know. I don't know even. I'm just making it up as I go along with the messages I'm given. But I don't ever. I look, drugs and poison right there. There it is. It was upright. And then we have organized crime. I'm telling you, somebody was trying to drug or poison someone here. Right? They thought they were clever. Well, the buck stops here because I'm alive. We are alive. We are doing fine without you deciding our death date. Strangulation. Somebody strangled somebody. The buck stops here. What? Over 500,000. Concealing a crime, organized crime. I'm telling you, somebody strangled somebody. I'm not going to tell you the dream I had. If you were one of my ride or dies, you remember me telling you about the dream I had about a strangulation, right? Many, many years ago. Landfill, drunk words or sober thoughts. Something here is in a landfill. Some drunk words or sober thoughts, or somebody is thinking of putting somebody in a landfill, wants somebody in a landfill. Somebody regrets that they did this, that whatever they did at a beach. Could be a masculine, something that they did, some kind of perversion. Ooh, I don't know what they did. I don't want to go into what they might have done. But somebody's like blabbing about some kind of plan here to put somebody's butt in a landfill. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Somebody wants to have you strangled or strangling somebody because you're still alive. They're saying it's time for this to stop. Some kind of performance. I don't know. Concealing a crime for a female who was putting on a show. Somebody did something to someone here. And it's coming up. Vampire. Somebody was really into like pills to change like their mood. They took pills, mood enhancing pills they were taking. This is like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest on steroids, isn't it? I swear. I was thinking of that movie with Jack Nicholson. If you youngins never seen it, you might want to check it out. It's about Jack Nicholson who wants to get out of some kind of prison sentence by being clinically insane or whatever, criminally insane or whatever. And they put him in this institution, and he turns the place upside down because he's not really crazy, but he can act as crazy as he wants, and he takes full advantage of it. And there's a nurse in the movie, Nurse Hatchet and whatever, health risk. Like he introduces them to drinking and girls and drugs and some secret here, health risk. Somebody's arrested for keeping a secret about some health. Family. Somebody in the family is against this love offer, or somebody here does not want somebody in the family. Gift, climate change, clever. Something here, somebody gave somebody a gift to change what was going on, like their mood of some kind. Accomplice partner in crime, an inside job to stop something that was going on. They're being arrested for this or something, or they're being questioned about this. Maybe they wanted you arrested, saying that you were a health risk. I don't know. Vote, final notice. Come on down to my boat, baby. Vote. I saw a guy today. I had to tell him. I said, "You remind me so much of oh my gosh, what the heck? David Stills, Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. Oh my gosh, he looks just like him." He said, "I get that all the time. Arson. Somebody set a boat on fire because they couldn't afford to pay for it anymore, or for insurance money." Ooh. Power supply. Make plans. Make plans. This boat will no longer float. Government agency. Power supply. Make plans. Ooh. Somebody's trying to get the GOVT after you. Intoxication. Revenge. This person was drunk on revenge. Drunk on revenge. Because they wanted to change people's minds about you. Somebody honest. Somebody who was honest. I don't know whether over 500K means that they're trying to end you. It would cost over 500K. Somebody here is calling you a monkey, female stage performance. Yeah, okay, whatever. I was talking to somebody today and I said, at my stage in life, I think of it this way. If somebody accuses me of doing something, I may not remember. I may have done it. I don't know. And gosh, I've put a lot of years in. I don't know what I did from day to day to day to day for all those years. Some of them were good, some of them were bad. Leave me alone about it. Somebody's doing some DNA trying to convince people of something on social media mentally, MK Ultra, about somebody being someone's family or somebody's DNA. Trap blockages removed. Somebody's trying to trap you in some kind of politics here. I don't know if it's government or government meaning whatever governs the family. It could be even control alive. What's the problem? Somebody's trying to control you, control your life, control whether you live or die. Directed strangulation. Somebody the buck stops here. Somebody here may have been strangled to death or want to strangle you. This organized crime, they all sold their soul. They all are bad people. Landfill, drunk words or sober thoughts. Investigation. They're looking in this landfill. Oh my gosh, this person might have said something right here out of revenge that somebody did something, and now they're looking in the landfill possibly for it. Digital evidence that somebody was trying to murder somebody's in a landfill somewhere. Ooh, 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 ooh. This don't look good for somebody. It looks like they're being investigated. For sure. Well, the middle thing is about this honest politician who may have passed away and how maybe somebody got paid over $500,000 because somebody didn't want someone in their family or to take, goodness gracious, and somebody setting stuff on fire rather than pay for it or insurance money maybe. This is a mess. You guys in the comments are talking about this being a Lifetime movie and that it's crazy. You're so right. Never in my life. But it's here. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna paint any pretty pictures, and I'm not gonna lead you astray. This is what I see here. Health risk. What is this with Miranda Wright? Okay, we'll take them both. Somebody here is investigating a reconciliation because of some kind of health risks. So, yeah, this has to do with sex. Somebody here is looking for, I don't want all those, but yeah, they're keeping it a secret. Something that they have that's like sexually transmitted. This person may have a family and be messing around. Yeah, 201s and looking elsewhere. They got a family at home and everything. Health risk, looking elsewhere. Death of a family. Somebody's rebellious spirit was the death of a family or the death of a love offer. Somebody didn't want a love offer that passed away or something. Somebody was wishing to change other people's opinions about you with regards to you being a gift to people or something. I don't know. First they said you were a health risk. Then they said something about being dead to the family when it came to a love offer. Somebody got paid. They got paid. But now this is stopping. Inside job. This somebody from the inside who got people on the outside in the climate in your area to talk about you. This was two people, accomplice and partner in crime. So they have to stop doing this though. So they're trying to burn something up. Arson. Six of Swords. This is this boat. Six of Swords is the boat on the water going to calmer waters. This person is trying to burn your boat so you don't move on to calmer waters. 6 and 6. Okay? What's this government agency about? Somebody is pre-announcing that the government, something about the government, that they were going to get something from the government, empowered by the government. Drunk, intoxication. Two of Swords, they did not want you to see them. No comparison. Somebody wanted you to make a choice or wanted someone to be blocked from making a choice by keeping them drunk out of revenge for something here because they didn't want a family with someone. I don't know. Someone paid an honest politician over 500 grand for someone's death here. Or they paid over 500 grand to end the honest politician love. Stage performance, the star card. So you're a star, and somebody's trying to say that you're not, or that you're a monkey, or that you're acting like a monkey, or something. Everybody's a critic, idiot. Everybody's got something to say. If you're out there in the public eye, John Q. Public, somebody's got something to say. That's life. Either that or you just don't put yourself out there. You don't get a channel and you stay at home and you just look at the walls or your immediate group or whatever. And even then you would worry about because they backbite. So you just got to get used to it. Night at just somebody's mentally trying to slow somebody up, their money up, using social media, saying that they're family or saying something about your DNA. And it's looking like right next to cryptozoology. Looks to me like someone's got some kind of prejudice of some kind. But that's their problem. You know? Learn to let people have their problems. If somebody has a problem with you, they have the problem. You don't have to adopt it. Political warfare. So that was changing the whole, everybody, inside and outside. From the inside out, they're working to have people around you think thoughts of you that weren't necessarily the most noble, put it that way. This political warfare, blockages are removed. Whatever this mother energy may have done to trap you, that's removed now. Some of you may have had a tumultuous relationship with your mother. Control. What's the problem? The Hermit. Somebody is finding out This hermit investigator or somebody has self-control. Somebody's finding out you have a lot of self-control, or that an investigator is finding out you have a lot of self-control. Lust, directed energy weapon. You have a lot of self-control. Somebody here, the buck stops here. Somebody does this lust, what is it, Keith Carradine? One of the Carradines that died from sexual asphyxiation. Somebody here, man, concealing this crime. This is the shock. They can't conceal it no more. Look, they can't conceal this crime anymore. Look at this investigation. Somebody's going through old files that are possibly in a landfill because somebody's letting go of an investigation as well. They're overwhelmed with somebody's overwhelmed with what they said when they were drinking. And a lot of people are somebody's dumping files or had files dumped in a landfill, and somebody is investigating those files. This is 6 of Cups, 6 of Wands. Somebody is being recognized. Somebody from your past. Maybe you overcame the devil of your past. Something in your past was very toxic. The devil could be anything, narcissism, obsession, addiction, and you triumphed over it with the 6 of Wands, whatever that challenge was for you. Okay? I'm going to leave it there, guys. It looks to me like something shocking. It's going to shock you that these people were concealing this crime. Was this particular crime may not have been about an inheritance so much as it was about somebody trying to hide that, like, it looks to me that somebody was trying to hide a red rum of some kind, or they were trying to say that you were, or they're trying to say that there's something about a planned red rum where you're concerned and you're alive, and that's shocking these people because they sold their soul to end you. And there's an investigation. This investigation is somebody's going through it to a landfill. Oh, it keeps coming up, the stinkiest place, because there's digital evidence at this landfill with regards to depopulation. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you come back again. Hit the bell icon, and then you'll know when I'm in the neighborhood. Yeah, check out Patreon as well for Gypsy and Hobo readings, and I'll see you soon. Peace.